Good morning. This morning I'm going to show you how to indicate on your bibliography whether a source is primary or secondary and mark it for sorting so that when you create your bibliography you already have your sources put into primary sources or secondary sources, which is required for the History Day project. So the first thing you're going to want to do is open the History Day project that you're working on, and here's my sample Leadership and Legacy project. I'm going to open it up, and then I'm going to go to the bibliography. If you'll notice in the bibliography, you have the media type, you have the citation and annotation, and then you have something called a description. Now, I've indicated this is a secondary source, but it's actually not. So I'm going to change the designation here. And the reason it was initially a secondary source was because I found a secondary source that had this picture in it. So now I'm changing my mind, and I'm going to go ahead and mark it as a primary source. So I mark this little box over to the side. See, I'm marking it right there. And I'm going to scroll down to the bottom where it says select an attribute. Then I'm going to indicate primary source and click apply. Notice that it is now a primary source. When I go to create my bibliography, Noodle Tools will automatically sort my sources into primary sources and secondary sources. So it's a very useful thing to do. The other thing I would like to point out to you is that when you're finished sorting, you should be able to see that it is primary and secondary all the way above. You can sort your sources by primary and secondary very easily just by using that sort button. So here are the primary sources, here are the secondary sources. You'll notice I have things like the 100 Leaders website listed as a secondary source. Any of those things should be listed as secondary sources. If you have any questions about this process, please let me know and have a great day.